We are less than a few hours away from the release of Sparkle, and I've got to say that I'm quite impressed by how much she actually brings to the table. So keeping it short and concise, I'm gonna quickly go over Sparkle, her abilities, and if you should pull for her. Now, as content creators always say, pull for who you like, even if it's a crazy, deranged anime girl, you sick fuck. Sparkle is a 5-star Quantum Harmony character whose kit is focused around skill point generation, quantum, and buffing allies, of course. Sparkle is basically just Bronya and Hanya mixed together, just a little bit more broken, as she provides the team with 2 additional skill points. Her basic attack is basic and should only be used to provide skill points. Her skill gives an ally crit damage boost based off of Sparkle's own crit damage, so make sure to feed her with it. The skill also advances their action, but unlike Bronya, she doesn't immediately give them a free turn. Now when used on herself, this skill does not advance her own action, so at least Bronya hasn't been completely power crept, right? Her ultimate recovers a whopping 4 skill points and grants all allies with Cypher, which increases the damage boost of her talents by 12%. Now her talent, which apart from giving 2 additional skill points when Sparkle is in the team, increases all allies' damage dealt by 7.5% whenever an ally consumes a skill. This can stack up to 3 times and last for 2 turns. Her technique grants allies with misdirect, which stops enemies from detecting them. Entering battle with this will grant the team with 3 skill points, which will bring you to 6 out of 7 at the start of battle. Messenger traversing hyperspace seems like the best 4-piece set, and Fleet of the Ageless seems to me like a very good planner ornament, as she doesn't provide attack in her entire kit. Broken Kill adds on to the already large amount of crit damage the team will have, and Sigonia the Unclaimed Desolation might be good considering the wearer doesn't have to proc it, as it increases the wearer's crit damage after enemies are killed. All in all, try to get as much crit damage as possible whilst also speed tuning her to your team's content. Sparkle's Lycone gives a lot of buffs as shown on the screen, but most of us won't have the luxury of getting it. And be rest assured, because there are a lot of good free to play options. Planetary Rendezvous will be amazing for a mono quantum team. Carve the Moon, Weave the Clouds is another good source of attack buffs, but as a battle pass weapon, I don't expect many people to have it. Bronya's 5-star Lycone rhymes completely with Sparkle, as she is able to utilize all the buffs. Just keep in mind that because Sparkle doesn't immediately give an ally their turn, the last buff may go to a different ally. Though if you have it, then it might be worthwhile speed tuning your team to match up with the Lycone. Finally, Dreamville Adventure will probably be one of the more balanced and accessible options, buffing allies basic, skill, or ult depending on which ability is used by the wearer. And considering that you want to use skill points with Sparkle, then it means that it's gonna buff the skill damage of her teammates. Now getting into her teammates, all you're looking for is a character that consumes a lot of skill points and benefits from crit in particular. Donghong, Sealy, Jingyuan, and Xingxue are some examples. Now before you go and slap Sparkle onto your Jingliu team, take note that after Jingliu enters her transmigration state, she doesn't consume skill points. Donghong and Xingxue look to be the characters benefiting the most, as they are able to consume multiple skill points in a single turn. All in all, she is a really broken unit, but not a must pull like most would say Ruanmei was. If you already have Ruanmei and Bronya, then I don't really see a reason why you should pull for her, unless you just really want her. And a lot of people seem to forget just how good the 4-star supports are in Stardom. Maybe it's because of another game. Anyways, with Aventurine and Acheron around the corner, it might be good to consider saving for them instead. I know that's what I'll be doing. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, and just a friendly reminder, you can't fix her.